Hello, hello. Excuse me. Welcome in. We will get fired up here. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Oh goodness. Hello, Chameleon. Welcome in. We'll kind of just jump into it today. So, yesterday's plan was to get the rest of the team, but then I got distracted on the Citadel, so we did not go get Liara Tassoni. So that's what we're going to do right now. And I suppose we can chew everyone's ear off before we do that even. Because I'm sure there's plenty that the crew has to say. Okay, Doctor. What's
Yes,
up?
Commander? Is there something you need?
I've already talked about these with you.
How did you end up serving on an alliance?
I enlisted, right? I wanted to travel the stars, but humanity needs the Alliance if we want to
Yeah.
keep expanding.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Alright, I talked to her before. What an awkward slow walk up.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay, so you have nothing.
Lieutenant.
Commander?
I look like I look like I'm sweating. just the glean. Where does Tali Zora hang out? She's engines, isn't she? Oh. I have to go down. I thought this went up. I suppose this will take me to who I'm looking for. There we go. We got Rex, who I haven't even spoken to. Everyone else's locker. Ashley is down here. Garrus is down here. Our requisitions officer is down here. Here she is, along with Adams. Nice.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tali?
Yeah.
She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Just kind of poking around.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors
Makes
can
sense.
our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Sounds like a plan.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I'm glad to have you
Carry
here.
on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
All right.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
That's not why. I'm gonna be nice. That's not why you're here.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about that.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Well, so nobody ever dies out here in the real world? Or galaxy?
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Such as...
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Well, it's illegal now, but it wasn't illegal then.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it. Should I be an idiot? Look at those eyes. There's no thoughts behind those eyes. I don't get it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
I don't like any of these answers. Cuz this is just dismissive. This is blaming them, and this is defending them. Like, I don't know if I want to do any of that. This is the most reasonable response, though.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Serves you right. I don't believe that at all. I'm not saying either of those things. I mean, I can. I don't think it's actually going to make her mad or anything. These are...
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Not all of them.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
No, I agree. Like,
I should go.
I'm not going to get into an argument over the ethics of something that happened 300 years before she was born. All right, I haven't talked to yet. I haven't had any words with you other than when you wanted on the ship.
Nice ship you got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Just a short one.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
That's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
He doesn't have much to say about it. Cough, wheeze.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Oh, whatever.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Getting in a fight with Garrus. All right, sell me stuff.
Commander, looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring
I've
in
already done
different
that.
brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So he doesn't really have a whole lot of anything right now. But now is the time to sell. Well, actually, I'll sell after I deck everyone out. Can I do my own equipment? Yes, I can. Okay. So. Banshee is just better. So Banshee number 2 is what's going on. And then if we go to our upgrades, improved weapon sighting is on there now. We want the weapon sync. And then plastic rounds. Oh. I don't think we're going to be fighting a ton of Geth. Right off the bat. Now, as far as assault weapons there, I think Rex can use. I think Rex can utilize. I can't go to them. Okay. I think he can use has access to a assault rifle thing. But he can have that one, and he can have the other anti-personnel. And then Ashley also uses assault rifles. All right, so we'll just give her the Avenger 2 then. she can have the stability and more anti-personnel. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
This might take me a little bit, but okay, we'll sell, 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 sell. Okay. So after assault rifle comes shotguns. I guess I don't use shotguns. I don't have any. Okay. Pistols. None of them are better than mine. Okay. Well, I know Tally uses pistols. Primarily. So you can have that. You can have armor piercing just all the time. That's fine. Do I have to like back out for like each one of them? It's a lot more damage though. So much less accuracy. I think we'll go with it though. Anti-personnel. Does Caden use pistols? No, he uses assault rifles, doesn't he? I have no idea. I'll have to look at everyone's stuff again. He can have that though. Then we just have all garbage Kessler ones. Oh. You know what? Take that. Okay, Garrus specifically has sniper rifle. And then he also uses an Omni tool. But I don't have any. Okay. And I don't have any other armor. Oh. Okay. Let's give Rex the Banshee then. There we go. Okay, so the rest of the rest of that junk I can just sell. I didn't actually have that much.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, how do I use... Hold on. Grenades. Upgrades. There we are. Let's stick on Incendiary. I like that. Oh, but what are the other ones good against? Just freezing opponents is good. Fusion is toxic. I won't sell those. I'll keep those for now. Okay, here's... I only have one. I only get one slot. So we'll put on damage protection for now. Because I probably want to just have better armor than try and use whatever. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Now pretty much everything can be sold.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Or at least now that I know what they are. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to the grenade upgrade and that armor upgrade. The pistol can go. Pistol can go. Pistol can go. This light armor can go. This assault rifle can go. These sniper rifles can go. I will give this to... what's his name? Armor upgrade. Oh! Is Rex biotic? He is. Tell you what, you can have it. And have that. That's the same as what you have. Okay. Let me actually give Tally's armor the first aid, since she has so little armor.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
Now,
you've
can
got.
I afford anything? Because, yeah, all this I'm holding on to. Oh! That's...
Shepard.
Nope. Goodbye.
Rex?
I was going to give Rex this. Because he can run up and punch people. We'll let Caden have this.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, so this is all stuff I'm holding on to, except this. This can go. So these I'm keeping. I can't afford anything. I'm broke. Alright. We'll talk to Ashley.
Commander?
Can we talk about what? What?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Couldn't have known.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
I wonder if that isn't what leads to romancing. Saying, can we talk? Because if it is, I maybe want to hold that off until I know what my decision is. Which hopefully you guys will all vote on, because that's my plan. Is you get to pick who the girlfriend is going to be. So I've talked to everyone now. Ba-doom. How about Presley?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Well, but that wasn't Nihilus' fault.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
Right.
It's not that, Commander.
Right after I chew him
Humanity
out
has
for
always
it.
handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
No, I know. I like Presley.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Well, that's impressive. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got renegade points for that. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful what I'm saying. I can't be acting like a renegade too much. Okay, well, I've done everything then. How about Joker? Joker. Can we talk to Joker? Gonna be an hour in and we've done nothing.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What disease?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah, right.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot.
Well, why not?
By the end of the
I
year,
grin like an
I was
idiot.
the best
That's all I
pilot in
do.
the Academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Alright, he don't got a whole lot.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. I just wanted to talk to him, and he jumps into a tirade about being babied, and like, I don't know what's going on. How about you, soldier? Can we talk? Yes? No? Maybe? All right. The Citadel, supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of everything. There's nothing else around here. nothing else around here? Alright, well, we're going to Liara's dig site. I'm not sure where she actually is. I know the Spartan system was in one of the things. One of the side quests. I guess one at a time? Unusually large world. Okay. How about this one?
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Aeolus' surface is covered with a wide desert of silicate sand and a few areas of igneous rock and highlands. Ooh, highly dangerous. Let's go down. I don't know anything about it. I want to find Liara, but... Alright, we'll take... I don't know. Give me you. Actually, I better have you because you have all my decryption stuff. Let's bring Rex then for biotic strength. So it really just gets dropped from like a mile up. Medal of Exploration. Oh, I have a gun. I see something. Oh, no. Well, I guess I don't know where we're going. There's something up here, though.
Got it.
Hey! Nice. Get out of my way. Well, now what? Oh, that's a bazooka. Okay.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Am I? It seems like I'm in the operational area. I'm just climbing mountains with this thing. Oh, there's something here.
Heading out.
What do we got? Lithium. And something up here? A wall? Oh.
Securing point.
What do we do with this? Electronics skill too low. Okay, well, I'll come back for that then. I'm gonna make note of that. I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna take notes, chat. Where are we? What are we on? We're in the Sparta system. What plan are we on? Sparta, I'll write it down when we leave. There. Electronics in the Sparta system. I'll have to come back. Is that are those those aren't coordinates? Okay. The like the 411.111. Question mark? Mummified Solarian? You found Captain Mylon's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Well, Okay. I wonder if that's the only thing that's here then. That's like important. Is that it said he said they were getting a signal though. Oh, don't come on. Come on, you can make it. I think this is this close to where we dropped in then? Oh, there's something. There's actually something. Oh, goodness. Shoot. Oh, goodness. Where'd you go? There you are. We'll get it. We'll kill this thing. Actually, we might want to. I don't know if we want to get away or not. Shoot. Let's drive into it. Oh, there you are. I don't even know where you are. Almost. We're almost there. Oh, I missed. Come on. And he's dead. Fantastic. There we go. But who put the distress beacon?
Looks like these men were under Admiral Cahogan's command.
Oh, was this them? Oh man, if I had known, I maybe would have brought the Alliance people if I had known that. It's always nice to get the unique dialogue for the people who are actually like have to do with something. I figure the reason I brought them to is I figured that we would have somewhere to enter, like a station or something, or a mining outpost where we would have to fight pirates or whatever. How do I get up there? This side. Here we are. Come on, you can make it. Nice. Now what? There's this thing, but I don't know if this is the thing I saw before or not. Oh, yep, this is where I dropped in initially. Okay. Well, I think we explored that planet then. I think that's what we needed to do there. So this is Edolis. Alright. I'm going to come back here when I have someone with high electric usage. What's on this one? Large hydrogen helium giant. Okay. This one. Small distant is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere. Okay. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of plutonium. But I can't get it. Oh, unknown. Alright, let me look at this first. Dwarf planet. I can't do anything with. Scan. Asteroid cluster. Survey. Prothean data disk recovered. While scanning the asteroid in the Sparta system, a recon team was sent to investigate one of the larger asteroids. The rock had a small functioning biodome, but no sign of anyone still living there. There was, however, a data disk. Well... So that seems to be that whole system. Hydrogen helium gas giant with an abundance of airborne hydrocarbons. Oh, I can land. Level 1 pressure hazard. Very dense atmosphere of ammonia. Its temperate surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Conbuoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels nearby. So if I land here, what do I do? Well, again, if I'm going to get in a fight, I want to have these two with. It sounds like there might be an outpost or something. Okay. So if I get out, the level 1 hazard starts. That's not what I wanted. Okay, just somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. We don't know. So it could be this one. I kind of doubt it, but it could be. I feel like if it was, I feel like we would have gotten some sort of something, you know. Nothing in there. Where's the rock? Oh, like all the way up here? There it is.
Got it.
All right.
We're good, Commander.
Nice. Oh, am I just driving backwards now? Oh, no, I'm not. That is forward. Or is this forward? I have no idea. I can't tell. All I know is I can drive over every single hill. Which works. Not sure what I'm looking for on this planet, though. More minerals. It's always good. Anyway, I better come down here so I can get right into the... There we go. Survey. Right on. Oh, come on. I knew this was going to happen. You're kidding me.
You lead. I'll follow.
Okay. Okay. Goodness. It drops that thing right on top of you. And it almost got me a couple of different times before, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get stuck. It's going to stick me right where I stand one day. I don't even think there's anything there.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I am not. The red line's right there. I am on the line. I am exactly within the operational area. If there was anything down, it would tell me. Although if there's anything up, it would tell me. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. Hey, there's something. Oh, it's like a bunch of them. Okay. Okay, nope, that ain't good.
All compromised.
Whoops. I don't want to be near the sniper. Okay, I don't know that this is something I want to do right now then. I maybe not in the I am not prepared to be able to do that. Goodness, there's a ton of them. And, like, how fast is this? This goes really fast. Like comparatively. Man. Okay. So this is, let's see, there's pirates. I'll mark this down. Pirates. Back to the Normandy. What planet was that? Sargila. In the Macedon system. Alright, I'll go back to that one. Have I looked at this one? Oh, nothing to do here. Dreadfully inhospitable to humans, it is suitable for colonization by the Volus. Ooh. Negotiations between the Systems Alliance and the Volus patrons, the Turian hierarchy, have made good progress. Interesting. Survey says Matriarch's writings recovered. Cool. All right. So that I'll come back to after I figure out how to survive the pirates. I think that's just gonna wait. Survey says gas deposit, nitrogen. Ooh. Orbital period is 470 Earth years. Well, it's a gas giant, so nobody's living there anyway. This looks like a dead planet. Yep. Scorching hot. Oh. Okay. I was like, why can't we land on here if it's perfectly usable? That's why. It's crypts and grave sites and whatnot that belong to long dead species that don't actually matter, but a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the human systems alliance. This has got to be it, actually. This must be where I am here to get Liara. Alright. If it's true, we're going to bring you, because I got to be able to hack stuff. And I'm going to bring you, since you are just straight soldiers. Just more, we're all soldiers. I feel like this has got to be it, though. Because if there's Prothean ruins and everything...
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Told you, it's gotta be it. This is where we want to be. This is where we're looking for. In there, or it's got to be, because that's no, this is just like piping. Oh, here we are. Come on, come on, come on. We keep going up. See. Okay. Well, that's not what we wanted. Did not realize we were going to go walking into Saren and his ship.
This route's a no-go. They have height and cover.
So, where to? Is there another way? Oh, I'm not allowed to go this way. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, so where then? Up here? Nope. It's also no. Oh, I see it right there. Cut through here. Yep, there we go. Oh, get. I think it's dead. I don't understand how to make this thing go the direction I want it to. Dude, turn the car around. Why don't you... Well, who's left? I want... How come I don't have my rifle out? Rifle. Tally, have your pistol. Nope, pistol. Ashley, have your rifle. I thought that said easy. Gate control. I think we maybe want... I think that was a mistake. I think I made a mistake. I believe I've made a mistake. Okay, good. Well, so now where are we going? Oh, that's nothing. Okay. I kind of wish I had some more of those versus synthetics mods.
Lost shields!
More gate control? Oh, was there a back way in? Oh, okay. I understand. There was supposed to be, like, a back way in. I don't know how they can say that's easy. There's more than 3. Okay, so I was supposed to come in this way. Well, now what? Shoot. Shoot! No! I didn't want to use any Omnigel if I didn't have to. Oh, I need to go through there. No, it's not a back way. Oh, okay. That's where I keep going. Because I was like, where do I go in here now? There's nothing here. I got 45 Omnigel. Okay. Only need to not let that get too low. All right. Onward. So far, the hull is fine. Our shields have been holding. Should I get out and fight them? Nope, I may be better. I maybe should not. I definitely maybe should not. Gotta fight him a little bit like a boat. Move back and forth. Okay, these guys are little. Goodness. Can you not hit him? There we are. Oh, nope. I ran right into that. I can kind of see him. I can kind of see him. Oh, he got me. Another one down. Hey. We're doing it. Anyone else? Is there any loot out here to grab? Nope, I don't think so. Oh, it's because you're down. Shoot. Hold on. There we go. Continuing up. Hold on. All right. Up there? Jammed? Oh, do we gotta... Okay, we gotta go in on foot now. Alright, we ready? Get in the cover. So far, so good. Oh, there you are. I was like, where even are you people? That's nothing. Where's Tally? Tally? There you are. What are you doing? You guys get in the cover up there. I'm going to take out the sniper.
I've lost shields.
Shoot. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, there's one up there.
I've lost shields.
Come on. Goodness. Okay, can you overload him? There we go. Okay.
All targets down.
I suppose I actually better make sure that they have all their points spent. Yeah, I want more Spectre training. Just... Oh! I'm almost done with assault rifles. I'm just going to do that. Because then everything else can go wherever else. 18 points. Oh, she only has points in pistol. Alright, well, you are currently carrying an assault rifle, so... Go ahead and just have all the points in assault. See, now you can do it all. And then put the rest into soldier. Awesome. And assault training. And Tally can finish my decryption. We'll give her hacking too. Now, where are we going? Up here?
I think my eyeballs are dried out.
Even the Geth wouldn't want to live in this heat.
Are there not any more here? Oh no. Shoot it! Well, that's good. That's very pleasant. Okay, get into cover. Actually, no, get into cover. That, I don't even know. That didn't give me any time to think. Are you kidding me? You cannot be having cutscenes with no... It's the entire thing. Chat. Come on. How do you not have a single... How do you not put a single autosave? Not one autosave in all of that. Like, how can you tell me that you're not going to put one autosave inside of all of that? How are you missing?
This route's a no-go. They have height and cover.
Come on. Come on. I don't under. How do I back up? Okay, but it doesn't.
Hostile contact.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Come on. I don't understand how to drive this thing. Will you? Okay, turn. Yes, turn. Like that. Stop moving.
On my way.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to deck out. Oh, electronics. I'll put that on now, yeah. I'm gonna say, how come, why does it take so long for, unless, am I doing them wrong? Okay, so now it's thrown. Oh, I control it. Okay, I didn't realize that I did. Okay. Upgrade kit. Gah, I pushed the... I hate that. I don't like that hacking. But whatever. There's still one in here, huh? I'm going to kill all those guns just so I can get the experience points. And so that I, you know, completion. Kill them all. They all deserve it. Okay. Now, well, I can see him, so... I'll come up and kill this guy.
On my way.
Oh, I can't save? I suppose because there's technically enemies around. Come on. Bro. What? Colossus. That's bigger than an armature. There we go. Okay. Now I can save. Also going to take a second to. I'll be right back. There we go. So I think that's the second time I've learned that lesson. The original game does not autosave on your behalf in any meaningful way. Here's where Oh, did we take them all down already? Well, good job, guys. That was fast. I'm gonna come down to this one. Oh! I ran right past the rock. Holy crap. I'm getting pounded here. Okay. Can we do something about this guy in particular? Overload him. There we go. Oh, there's... all the way up there. Awesome. Okay. So we can save again. See, they kind of put you in a really bad position to start with. At least it feels like that, because we're... Alright. Get out of the way. Get into cover. See, what is... Are you kidding me? I don't even know, man. Well, okay. I'm going to save again right here so that it's not as far. Okay. Can I can't skip this scene. I have to see it every time. Get into cover. Nope. Get into cover. let's actually... Can we overload that? And then we'll both turn on overkill. Oh, brother. That's so dumb. Right. Nope, getting to. Shoot. I want you to use overload on there. I want us both to turn on. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do to survive this. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like where? I'm sure something is staring me in the face. Like, can we go around back and flank them all? I bet we can. Yeah, it looks like we can. Okay. This, nope, stay on me. Stay on me. Stay on me.
Lost shield.
Brother, what is... Okay. Are you gonna pop back over? Nope. Get into cover. I'm gonna use this cover. Oh, she's down. Shoot. Okay. I'm not even hitting him. Okay, I have Unity. Let me use that. sabotage him. Use overkill again. Use overload. Oh. Get him, you guys. Get him. Tally.
Area secured.
I'm glad you noticed. Okay. That was better after I kind of figure out where to go. Okay, well, another save, because apparently it doesn't save after stuff like that. Yo, hiccup.
Lost shields.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't waste. Good job, guys.
It looks like this cavern formed around the after it was built.
Okay, so we can't go in there. That's a force field. Duh. What the heck, dude?
Protheans built to last. Looks like a lava flow poured in here.
Okay. Now what?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, then. I see several of them. This is definitely the way we want to start our evening. Who else? Can you overload him? Oh, there's something over here. Well, where does this go back to? Unless it goes back to nowhere. Weapons locker. See, it's too beneficial to have Tally with. She can only a couple of upgrades I put on her, and she can already open everything. Okay, we're gonna max out my assault rifle. And we're gonna not max out, but go all the way up Inspector training. We're gonna go further up in her assault training. Oh, enter override sequence. I have no idea. Oh, okay, that worked. We win. I don't know if I was supposed to find that somewhere, or if that's if just trial and erroring that is what I'm supposed to do, but oh. We can get to her right here.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
How did you not hear the giant thing go off?
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
What if it just gets us all containment fielded? He certainly took his time looking at it.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Oh, that was a good idea.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
8 minutes?
He needs to move faster.
We're gonna die. We also didn't see the Krogan, so we're obviously gonna fight him. I really hope it's saved, because I have no idea if it did. Oh, there he is. Found you. Maybe I should have brought Rex with.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Should I just kill him?
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
No.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, hold on. Get into cover. Oh, where's... Okay, overload the Krogan. Go ahead and use Adrenaline Burst. I'm gonna turn on Master Overkill. Oh, I died. Oh, no, I didn't die. I'm about to die. I died. Oh, we got flanked. There better be a save, though. Like, this is one of those times where it's like, there better be a save.
I still cannot believe all this.
Saren's
the conduit.
What the
skip.
hell was...
We have to hurry.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Okay. Now, if we're gonna get into a fight anyway,
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
if we're gonna get into a fight anyway,
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
charge!
I like your attitude.
Okay, I want overload him. Use your adrenaline boost. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
Lost shield!
Nope, he's good. Nope, he's down. He's down. He's down. No, he's not down. Why isn't he down? Okay, now he's down. Oh, goodness. We're gonna get got. I need to use Unity. Okay, we did it. Are they gonna make it? Well, that was close. We now have the entire team. See, now I wish I had Rex along. For that scenario.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull.
Oh, Joker.
Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He's a jerk. Should I? I don't really want to call him a jerk, but
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot
No,
of
it's a Joker
experience
thing.
dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I won't rain on her parade. I'll ask her what she's learned.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process.
I'm
you must
special.
Be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course,
Calm down.
You're right. I am sorry, my
Let the
scientific
pretty girl
curiosity
speak.
got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So what good are you?
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Great, another alien.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh, yes, actually.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin.
Oh, well...
Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Yeah, it was, actually.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
I may be a Spectre, but they're kind of my boss. I can't be hanging up on them. I don't think that's quite how that's supposed to work.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Heat load monitor.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check. You want me at top of my class in flight school? I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single
I'm sorry,
one.
Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean... Okay, I've got... Even with... Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance.
What I actually wanted...
Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best. Balances. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Personal history. Is this different?
How'd you end up joining the
it
Alliance?
is.
Look, if you're looking for... Spend all that time around Alliance
All right.
ships, there's a good chance you'll...
I have to go.
All right, see.
I didn't know if he was going to have something to say, like, about the crew or whatever. Ba-doom. What's up, dog?
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Oh, I do.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Art appreciation. Okay.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
No.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training.
Oh, that's too bad. No, I feel sorry for him.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
All right. Talk to the doctor?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Apparently not.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
You had nothing about Liara?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she
more
thought
involved? They're the ones at the head of it.
Somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people.
That's sad.
It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
That's terrible.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Is this a bad thing to say?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Well, nice. Let's pop down to the basement and talk to everyone else quickly, just because. This is such a slow elevator. I wouldn't think it would take that long for it to load the basement of the ship.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So what did he need? I don't get it. I mean, I'm not saying... I know Rex doesn't know, but...
So long, Rex.
I don't get it.
Shepard.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Yeah. What about?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but, I'm concerned about the aliens, Vakarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I'm not. I don't want to make a fight about it. I want to figure out what's going on.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of
I didn't call you racism.
More important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Just shut up. Oh. Can I investigate that later?
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
What about me? I'm not there yet.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Oh, so I can't ask about her family anymore? I thought, man.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Okay, fine.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Too bad.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
I don't want to, like, see, this dismisses what he's saying. This agrees with him completely. And this tells him that he's just wrong.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Oh. I suppose I should. I don't know what Liara uses. What do you use? You definitely don't use assault rifles. You probably use a pistol. So we'll give you that one. And that's it. Yes, have chemical rounds.
Looking for supplies?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
I asked me about that.
I already... Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, I want to sell off... Oh, I've got some shotguns. Okay, well, you can have that. I don't think Garrus wants light armor. I think he wants medium. At least. Suppose I better make sure I have the best of my weapons. That's not equipment. Sure. Ooh. There we go. Tally uses shotguns, though. So let's give her the other scimitar. And I don't have any other upgrades. Now I'm out of upgrades. Okay. And Rex uses shotguns. I think he's got a good one, though. But this does more damage. Have that one. And... Whoops. Well. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I did that. Okay. So... Avenger versus Banshee. It just does more damage.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, these can all go. That can go. All these assault rifles can go. And that can go. Hey, I have money now. I won't buy anything right now. I think for now everything's okay.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
You okay?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people.
Hi,
and their
Clara.
culture. You know,
How are you today?
There's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first.
It's first on the list.
Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Okay, I've already talked to you about all that then.
I should go.
See you later.
Ooh, food. I like food. I maybe should go off for the night and get food. But I'm having so much fun. How do I go up? I'm not even sure what to do next. Well, I do know what to do next because we got Pharos and Noveria for main quests. This is just by poking around the galaxy. This is the same thing. This is the same thing. This is the same thing. That's where she wants us to go to the Han and D systems. I suppose we could do that. Hades Gamma Quadrant or Cluster. Hades Gamma Cluster. Oh, yep, okay, I did that. So I'd have to go back to the Citadel Tower. That's in the Century system. This will probably be the next time I go to the Citadel. Hydra system and the Argos Row cluster. Oh, wrong button. I wanted to zoom out, not back. Zoom out. Therum. Shoot, wrong button again. Everyone's looking up to the commander like, what's wrong with the commander? What's he doing? Why does he keep going in and out of the map? So where's... Oh, Argus Row. Hydra. Phoenix.
Message coming in.
Oh?
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll
Okay.
be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
So I can't do anything here? Ah. All sorts of history. Turian insignia recovered. That's cool.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
So did that already happen? Oh, level 2 heat hazard. Can I survive this? Tell you what. I'll do this planet, and then we'll call it a night. We better take... Man, I could just take these two and then I've got all the combat because she keeps dying. But she has my decryption. So like I can't hack anything if I don't have her with. I'll bring Rex. Because I think Rex will do better than Ashley was. Are we kind of in an open place again here? really tell you where we are. There's no way I can climb this, is there? Oh, look at us go! We're climbing a sheer cliff. And it drops. See, I got the jump, but I don't have like go forward boosters. Or like thrusters or anything. Oh shoot. Playing with death. Where? There it is. Like, where's this thing I'm looking for? Okay. Now this is level 2 hazard, so this is going to be pretty quick. Manual bypass. Okay. This must have been like the supposed... Maybe it was not the supposed way in. Shoot. Where was my south wall then? I lost it.
looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Captain Shepard, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Anti-vehicle mine?
Yeah, it's a trap!
Oh, it's Geth. Come on, get out of here. Hit the thing. See, I was going to shoot this. Can I not blow it up? Apparently not. So that's all that was down here, is getting ambushed by Geth. Alright. Well.
Heading to position.
Cool. I don't think there's any reason to stay here then. And if there is like if there's like, you know, dog tags or dead people to discover, I can always come back to after I look that stuff up. I thought there was going to be more that goes on. But we can go back. So does that do that? Did that do that journal then? Oh, yep, that's this right here. Oh, yeah, I know. I saw her name. She was in the lounge. So that's that then, huh? That's that entire... Nothing is on this one. Nothing's on this one. Okay. So that's that whole that whole cluster then. I don't have anything to do over here in Phoenix. All the way to the Citadel. So yeah, where do I want to go for next time? I suppose next stream we'll start Noveria, and then after that main quest, we'll finish up some more assignments. Depending on how long it takes. But we can do that way. All right. Yeah, that's where I went there. Or I mean, that's why that's why I went there. Well, wait a second. Oh, okay. What's this one? Oh, Artemis Tau. This is Argos Row. Okay. All right. So next time we will go to Noveria. And that'll be what we'll do for next stream. Probably tomorrow, since it's Friday. I streamed every weekday this week. I'm proud of myself. It's been a bit since I felt so in the groove. And I'll keep saving in my quarters, even though I don't necessarily have to. Okay, well. We'll swing over this way. Haha, there I am. All right, well, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm so glad you guys came to hang out. I'm going to get a little bit of food. We're getting longer. I streamed under 2 hours, then I streamed 2.5 hours, then I streamed 3 hours, and now I've gone 3 hours and 50 minutes. Oh, I feel good. I hope you guys have been enjoying Mass Effect. I'm happy to be playing this again. That's probably why I'm so in the groove. It's like I want to get online, I want to stream, and I want to play Mass Effect. I want to save the galaxy. All right, but in light of that, then. We will go say hi to Aaron. Yeah, we'll go say hi to Aaron. Oh no, is he having model troubles? Oh no. Let's see. We'll go say hi over there. Is that the correct name? Haha, it is. All right. So hang out for the raid. We'll say hi to Aaron, and I hope that everyone will have a great evening, and I will see you all probably tomorrow again. More of this game. I'm having a fun. So we'll see everybody then. Thank you. Bye-bye.